Web design is constantly evolving and sometimes it's hard to keep up. What I like to do is to spot trends that I start to notice on a couple of websites and think about how I can adapt them into what I'm currently working on. In this video, I'll go into some of the trends I've noticed lately. Maybe it will inspire you to adapt some of them into your current workflow. With that said, let's get into the video. I spend a lot of time on the web, whether it's for work as a front-end developer or watching some funny videos on Twitter or TikTok. But as you spend a lot of time on the web, you start to notice some recurring themes, especially if you're a web developer. So what I do is to try and take note of some of them and think about how I can implement them in what I'm building. Here are a couple of trends that you would have or you may have noticed in 2024. Number one, AI tools. When I say web design trends, it's not limited to just user experience. I'm also referring to the development of web applications, websites as well. And one of the things we are seeing with the current web development workflow is the addition of AI tools into the workflow. Initially, this started off with things like GitHub Copilots and all these assistants that help you write code better. But AI tools are now also influencing other aspects of the web design process. For example, Canva recently announced their Magic Design, which uses generative AI to create some graphics that you can use in your web applications. So we are seeing the introduction of AI into various aspects of web design, and that's something to keep in mind to, of course, increase the efficiency of your workflow. Number two, AI in everything. AI is the current buzzword, so there were always going to be a couple of AI trends in this video. One thing you will notice is that every company these days seems to be trying to integrate some form of AI into their application, whether it's chatbots like we see on Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp. AI features in everyday tools. For example, Buffer allows you to use AI Summarize to help you draft posts. Some companies are integrating AI into their websites to respond to people when they make requests for basic services that the company offers. Number three, AI generated websites. While we're having tools that are improving the workflow of AI and having AI into our websites and web applications, of course, we have tools to help build websites. These are still in their early stages. Wix, the popular code builder tool, has an AI feature that allows you to answer a bunch of questions about what you want on your website, and then it goes ahead to create an entire website for you. It's not perfect, of course, but it gives you a very quick way to get started and build on. Number four is micro interactions. The web is becoming more and more alive, and this is not necessarily a new trend, but you see it more and more these days. As you scroll through a website, you see different animations. When you hover on something, there's some response. Either the text appears animated or the buttons appear pressed or change colors. Of course, there are so many different ways that people will get creative about these things. It is definitely something to take note of. Number five, friendly shapes. A couple of years ago, we had more squared off designs, and it seems we are going back to curved designs, which give this playful or casual fun edge to the user interface without sacrificing anything in terms of the content, because more and more people are interacting with businesses through their website first. There seems to be more of an attempt to make people feel more calm with websites. Number six, Kinetic Typography. Anytime you hear the word kinetic, you think about movement. So you will notice on the web these days a lot of text is moving to draw the user's attention to a particular information, and it could be something that you also implement in your own applications. Of course, it has to make sense to your own use case. Number 7 is Minimalist Designs. Sites are becoming more simple and more straightforward, presenting the information that is needed and necessary and not doing too much. I coincidentally did this with the project I worked on called startupgraveyard.africa. From a performance point of view, it's great for the user. The user experience is very straightforward. And that is all for this video. If you enjoyed the video or you thought there was something I missed that should be here, leave a comment down below. Please leave a like if you've watched to this point and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Peace.